Hi, I'm Laura Templeton with 30-Second Success. I'm also the president of the Wednesday chapter of Virtual Networkers, and I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to sit with me while I share some tips about improving your 30-second message. Yes, we all have to do our 30-second message for 30-second success, and I know sometimes it can be a challenge, especially when you are sharing the same information each and every week. But I promise you, there's actually value in sharing the same message on a regular basis. And I'm going to share that tip with you. So the first thing I want to talk about is being prepared, right? When you have a 30-second message that really resonates with your heart and gets your message across that you're prepared to share on a regular basis, whether it's with virtual networkers or another networking group, it's a great way to communicate who you are and actually infuse confidence into your message. Having a prepared message really makes you more referable, because what happens is when you have a message that's repeatable, you become referable. People remember who you are because they remember what you share. And it's that heartfelt message that really connects with them and resonates that makes them want to share you with the people that they know. So you're going beyond your audience. So what I want to share with you right now is the purpose of your 30-second message. Your 30-second message is really not about telling people about everything you do. It's about piquing their interest and getting them to want to know more. It's about inspiring them to have those coffee conversations or discovery calls, right? So sharing with people what it is that you do is so vital to your business and attracting more clients. And the way that you do this is really addressing their pain or problem, right? Address the pain or problem that your ideal client struggles with. So what is it that your ideal client is struggling with that you help them solve, right? And that's the other piece of your 30-second message. How do you solve their problem, right? That solving their problem is all about your superpower. What is it that you do? It's not about the modality that you deliver or how you deliver your service. It's really about you being the solution. A lot of times we call this our I help statement, right? So for example, when I'm talking about the clients that I serve, the pain that they struggle with is most clients struggle to communicate who they are in 30 seconds or less. I help successful women understand their heart message and put it into words in a way that connects with their audience and drives more business to their door. So you can see in that short period of time what it is that really resonates with people that may be struggling with that particular issue. The other piece that's important to your 30-second message is your call to action. Now, your call to action is really important because you want people to know what to do once they've decided that they need to know more about you and more about your work. So the call to action can be either, schedule a call with me today, visit my website, sign up for my program, buy my book. What is it that you want them to do? And be sure that it's a very strong call to action. Be careful not to use the word please. And I know moms are not going to be happy with us, but please is a very wishy-washy word. It kind of negates a strong call to action. You want people to step into wanting to know more. So again, your purpose of your 30-second message is to create curiosity and get them to want to know more. So by offering a strong call to action and getting them to step forward, it needs to be very succinct. So be careful with the words please or let's. It becomes more like a request and a if you want to, right? So I hope you understand how important it is to have that strong call to action there. The last piece of the puzzle is you. Yes, I say save your name and who you are for last. Yes, at 30-second, at Virtual Networkers, we're encouraged to share where we're from. And I know Jill always talks about, hey, it's not the time to talk about the weather in your 30-second message. And she's absolutely right. Save the weather for another conversation when you're having those coffee chats. Here is the time to share who you are, what your company is, and where you're from. So, for instance, I'm Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success from Bradenton, Florida. And the reason why I say to save that for the end is very important. Now, most of you might be surprised because you're so used to saying your name and where you're from in the beginning. Yes, and I've actually even stepped into doing that a little bit more because it's kind of the norm at virtual networkers. But make sure, even if you say your name and company at the beginning, say it at the end too. And here's why. Because if somebody decides that they really want to work with you, and maybe they weren't paying attention to the very beginning of what you shared, they want to write your name and company down at the end. Yeah, I know we have that little tag on the virtual screen, right? But what happens when you're out networking in public, right? And you have an opportunity to share your 30-second message. Again, saving your name and your company for the end is intentional because people want to connect with you. Give them your name so they can write it down. Okay. The last piece that I want to share with you is sometimes at virtual networkers, we have an opportunity to share our I help statement. Now, I've already shared pieces of my 30-second message, and I'm going to give you the full length message right now. Most people struggle to effectively communicate who they are in 30 seconds or less. At 30 Second Success, we help successful entrepreneurial women find that heartfelt message that connects with their audience and drives more business to their door. If you know someone who's struggling to communicate effectively in 30 seconds or less, schedule a call today. I'm Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success. But what happens when we have to shorten our message? We're in a such situation where maybe it's the love and learn, and we've got 40 people on a virtual networkers call, and we want to tailor that message down to a very succinct statement. It's your I help statement. It's your solution, right? At 30 Second Success, I help successful entrepreneurial women find their heart-centered message that resonates with their audience and drives more business to their door. Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success. See how you can take a 30-second message and put it all the way down to a very short, sweet, and succinct message that conveys confidence and shows respect to the speaker and other members. That's the importance of your 30-second message and keeping it on time. If you have more questions about 30 Second Success, find me at 30secondsuccess.com, email me at laura@30secondsuccess.com, or schedule a call with me today. My book is also available on Amazon, and I know a lot of you virtual networkers already have it, and I am blessed that you do. So thank you so much for being here, for taking the time to want to improve your 30-second message.